Hello friends, this video on dual nature of radiation and matter part 9 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till part 8 before going ahead with part 9. So now on the same lines of de Broglie's hypothesis, another important principle was given by a scientist named Heisenberg. He gave the principle which is popularly known as Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. What did he say? He said that it is not possible to measure both the position and the momentum of a particle at the same time exactly. That means if you talk about any particle, you cannot tell its accurate value of position and momentum at the same time. I mean, either if you say that its position is exact, if you say that the object is localized at this point, so if the position is accurate, then the momentum will be unsure. I mean, you cannot measure the position and momentum at the same time exactly. So he did some calculations and he found that delta x delta p, that is the change in momentum multiplied by the change in position, is approximately equal to h by 2 pi. So this is Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. So, I mean, you must be wondering why suddenly am I discussing Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, because these were some initial principles given in favor of wave nature of matter. So this principle spoke about two scenarios. It said that let us consider an electron. And I say that this electron has a momentum p. So I know the exact momentum. I say that there is no error involved with its momentum. It has an accurate momentum of p. Now, if the momentum is accurate, then according to de Broglie's hypothesis, lambda is equal to h by p. H is already a constant and p also is a constant value according to you. So that means lambda is also fixed. Now, when lambda is fixed, how would the wave look like? The wave would look somewhat like this. Now, if your wavelength is fixed, that means there are no end points to this wave. It will keep continuing on both sides because the wavelength is remaining constant. That means here, in this case, the wave extends throughout space. It extends in space. So that means the wave is not localized. So now if there is something which is spreading throughout, you cannot tell its exact position. So that means in this case, what is the change in momentum involved? It is zero because momentum is fixed. We know the fixed point of momentum. Now what is the error in position? Error in position is infinity because we don't know the exact position at all because it is spread throughout. So this is an example of extended wave. So this shows that for any wave, if you say that the position is accurate, then if you say that the momentum is accurate, that means you are talking about an extended wave. And if you are talking about an extended wave, that means the uncertainty in position is infinite. So this is the uncertainty in position and this is the uncertainty in momentum. Now let us talk about another scenario where the wave has a finite extension in space. That means it is a localized wave. If you look at this wave, beyond these 2 points, there is no wave at all. So that means this wave is localized in space. It is a localized wave pattern.